This is on 4th down. 4th and goal. Nelson cuts it back inside, finds the end zone. And Logan's up 21-0 at that point. As Logan put up 3 touchdowns there in that first period. Skyview finally able to answer in the second period with a score of their own and a big play that led to it, a 42-yard pass from Carver to Skylar Hunt as Carver kept the play alive with his feet. Take a look. As Carver gets flushed out, finds Hunt as Hunt kept running. Hunt gets a block from Giro, cuts back in before he's finally brought down by Chasen Anderson. And that set up a touchdown that we won't be able to show you from 7 yards out. Hunt with the 7-yard run. It's been a tough night on our replay guys. They've been running plays so fast out there. Those offenses giving the defenses fits and the TV guys fits. DJ Nelson adds a touchdown for Logan in the second period, late in the second period, and that score made it 28-7 Logan. And then later Nelson would find Bo Artist for 6 yards and a touchdown with 15 seconds left on a little in pattern here. Slants again. Now that was the play before where Hagen Anderson couldn't quite get it. With 15 seconds left in the goal-to-goal situation, Artist gets down, cradles it, and the PAT was no good. 34-7 your score at the half. Looking at the stats, 70 yards rushing and 80 yards passing for 150 total yards for Skyview. Logan on their way to big numbers, 69 rushing, 236 passing, 305 total yards in the first half for Logan. So we're a couple of minutes away from having the teams back out on the field. We'll have one of the coaching staff with leave on. Right now a timeout, 34-7, Logan leads Skyview.
When you find yourself in the middle of a disaster, you should call someone you trust. At ARS, we've helped thousands of people put their homes and their lives back together.
ARS has the expertise to come in there and tell you what your situation is. I just always felt confident that I could call the owner of ARS and they would determine the best route to take. I could always trust what they said.
Whether you've had a fire, a flood, storm damage, mold, or just dirty carpets, ARS has got you covered. Call ARS when you need us the most.
And when it comes right down to it, we've been in business over 50 years. That's one of the reasons why, is because we service our product here. And you don't want to have to try to put your 60-inch TV in the back of your truck and haul it to Salt Lake for service. Anything that's bought here, we'll service it here and take care of it. If you buy it here, of course, we can deliver it, set it up, show you how to operate it. If you choose just to take it home, we'll explain that to you ahead of time. We'll sell you the proper cables. If you have questions, call us back. We want you to get the best picture and sound you can get for the purchase you've made.
Hey, I found Coach Peebley. Coach, not only a great offensive output, but your defense is playing great as well against a very good Skyview offensive unit.
Yeah, our kids were ready to play. I mean, it's an in-valley rivalry. Our kids were excited all week, and this is, it's coming to fruition what we worked on all week. That's always good.
Well, here's the question. What do you tell your kids at halftime when it's 34-7 already?
Well, I mean, it's an in-valley game, so we got to keep the pedal down, and that's what we told them.
All right, good luck, Coach.
Great, thanks.
Back to you, Eric Olson.
All right, thanks a lot, Lee, and we'll see if we can find out if Nicholas Carver's okay. He didn't play the last down for Skyview at the end of that half. Maybe see if they went to Goddard for a reason, or if they just put him in for that last play there. We got about 3 minutes before they start this second half, so we'll take a break. 34-7 at halftime. Logan leads Skyview.
So, what do you do for a living?
I lift things up and put them down.
Excuse me?
I lift things up and put them down.
Okay, here's the strength certificate.
I lift things up and put them down.
Over here,
I lift things up and put them down.
and this is our stretching area.
I lift things up. Dum 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 dum. Cool.
Planet Fitness.
Sports Academy, your club, your results, your life.
You're burning through your money. You're ruining your health. Completely been blackballed by society. They have pushed you outside, being banished, shunned. And what's going on in your head? You're thinking, I gotta have that smoke. I gotta have a cigarette. You know what? Think about it. You don't. Quitting, it's tough. It's not easy. But it's not as tough as breathing through a tube. How do I know what you're thinking? I used to be a smoker myself. The truth is, I did it. So can you. Call 1-888-567-TRUTH. Get some help.
Crescent Moon over Logan. Is that a song? Because it is now.
The Crescent Moon at Crimson Field.
There you go. The no-sing guarantee has been broken in the Valley Channel here.
I want a refund.
This evening, and a gorgeous night, the last day of September, the last ever day of September in the year 2011. Ever. That is guaranteed.
That is true.
And a beautiful night out here. Another guarantee is that when Logan plays, they're going to put points up, and they've lived up to their end of that bargain. 34 points in the first half, 305 total yards at the half, Lee.
Well, I kind of wish I would have tracked down the defensive coordinator from Skyview, but he was on the other side of the field and couldn't get to him.
He may be twitching over there.
It's true. And I wanted to ask him, what do you do? What do you tell your kids at halftime? And really, the only thing you can tell them is just keep getting after them. Do your very best. Don't give up. Don't quit, because there's still a full half. And you never know what can happen a whole half of football.
Yep, keep playing. They don't quit. They don't stop the game at halftime if somebody's behind. So, yeah, they have a big hill to climb, and they get to give the ball back to that Logan offense.
Yeah,
that's been so tough.
The one thing they do, and I like saying that on TV as much as possible,
sure you do.
is if you go up by 35 points, they do run the clock.
Egbert's kick into the end zone, and Logan will start at their own 20-yard line. One of the other amazing things is Logan's got all those yards, and they started in pretty good field position a lot.
Yep, they did. They've only started their 20 now twice.
Yeah, this is the second time, both kickoffs. As Egbert's got a big leg for Skyview. We keep talking about Thompson because we've seen him so much, but Egbert's got a big leg as well on the other side of the ball. In fact, all three kickers here in the Valley, pretty good. Young man down at Mountain Crest will kick that ball out of the end zone all the time as well. Nelson says to Anderson, that side, you're on that side, we're running the stack over there. No, it's a bunch instead of a stack.
barking at his receivers like Tony Romo last week.
Nelson's going to keep as they spread out the defense. Nelson's not big, but boy does he run hard. There's 15 yards. DJ Nelson, 5'10", maybe. 178 pounds. Yeah, probably pretty close. Look how hard he runs. Running right through tackles.
Yeah, not only does he run really hard, he runs really low. And that makes a smaller target and real difficult. He's got the good downhill running form.
Flags flying everywhere.
Offside, Skyview.
For Skyview, that's their first penalty in quite a while. 5 penalties, 45 yards. Nelson looking at the little out pattern. Is that Anderson? Nope, it's Brady. Brady down near the 40 to 41-yard line of Skyview.
Well, great block by Jake Thompson. Only one blocker, 2 defenders, and Brady does a fantastic job going right off the hip of Thompson, splitting those defenders and picking up extra yardage.
206 yards passing now for DJ Nelson. Brady, 4 catches, 47 yards. Nelson been sacked twice and flushed again, but you know that's just as dangerous. Nelson picking up blocks as he heads for the end zone. Touchdown Grizzlies, 41 yards. Just when you think you got him hemmed in.
Wow. Fantastic personal effort.
He's right on his per game average. 17 carries, 117 yards. And his 3rd rushing touchdown. And he's putting on a clinic.
Well, football is all about angles, and nobody on Skyview has a good angle. Gets past 3 defenders, getting chased from behind. You're not going to catch him in the open field. Lee and Bangerter both have an angle and can't get him.
41-7 your score. 10-12 to play in the 3rd period.
We are the face of Comcast.
I'm a perfectionist. At least I try to be.
At Comcast, we solve problems.
If we don't resolve the problem the first time,
we'll extend a courtesy service to our customers.
You're a customer, you deserve it.
If you're a new customer and you're not satisfied with our services,
you can get your money back in the first 30 days.
It's a phenomenal thing to offer to our customers.
We're only as good as our word. And our word is good.
Whether it's giving you a $20 credit if we're late or 30 days to try us out, at Comcast, we're all about the customer. And that's always guaranteed.
Well, there's Thompson getting set to kick off again. 80-yard drive, 40-yard drive, 30-yard drive, doesn't matter. They'll finish him. 41 yards here by Nelson. They could make him start in Smithfield.
Wait a second.
We got a kick return.
Kick return.
As we watch the replay here, there's 41 yards for Nelson, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the night. That one came down before the end zone as Thompson's leg is getting tired, and at the 18-yard line is where Skyview will take over.
That actually works out in Logan's favor. Somebody moved.
Now some whistles.
Flag on the play.
It's on
illegal procedure and ball gets the
Skyview.
Bobcats out back out 5 yards. First down to 15.
Is that Carver back in at quarterback, or is that Goddard? Sure can't tell. His numbers all smushed up.
It's Goddard. He's wearing those sleeves. Number 4.
It is Goddard.
We don't know what happened to Carver. Couldn't find anybody down there to tell me anything. And
have to look for him on the sidelines. Goddard unloading, and he overthrows everybody.
Pretty deep hole you're in if you're Skyview down 41-7 with 10:58 to go in the 3rd period against a very tough Logan defense, and now for some reason without your starting quarterback.
Yeah, you know, I don't think he played poorly. in that first half. Carver, he was 6 of 12 for 80 yards, and he had rushed 6 times for 34 yards.